What the fuck is the current state of America really is what we just vibing to. We need to wake a lot of y'all up. Black people, stay woke. So I got my guest. I'll let him introduce himself.
Yo, man, it's Rico, man.
Man, I'm here with my brother Keezy, man. It's been my nigga for a long time, man. We go back like Cadillacs, you feel me?
So we was just kind of, just to start it off and, just to wake everybody up, we was just kind of talking about Texas just said you don't need a license. And don't quote me on this, but they said you don't need a license or anything to carry a gun in the state. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I honestly do think that is a true statement, though, because at the end of the day, we do got our Second Amendment, you know what I'm saying? And that's the right to bear arms. Everybody got that amendment, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because that's in our Constitution, right? So the Constitution should outrule all of the laws. Say, like, I don't even have to have a license to even carry a gun because that's my amendment. That's me being, just how I got my free speech, nigga. I'm supposed to have a gun too. So at the end of the day, they already ahead of it.
Why do
you need a license in the first place?
Saying, like, why do we have to classify that shit?
Why do you need a license in the first place, nigga? That's my Second Amendment. That's how I'm talking right now. I got to plead the fifth too, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Let me say one thing too. So I was kind of just talking about, like, to my mom about back in the day, like, they didn't say you needed a marriage license to be married. And the point I'm bringing up is nowadays, what classifies a marriage? Do you really need that license to be married? If somebody is living with a couple in the house for 10 years, they're not married, does that not make them married and they're doing everything they need to?
It comes down to a divorce, my brother. It comes down to the divorce. And no, not really the baby, but if you do have a baby and you get divorced, my nigga, you're done for it. That's when they get all the money back. That's when you got to pay for these divorces. But you know how expensive it is to get divorced, nigga? I'm going to get split up anyway. Look, check your Facebook, motherfucker. Look at all this toxic shit going on. Of course you ain't going to trust the person you with, nigga. Of course y'all going to break up. And I'm going to get the money because I'm the motherfucking government, nigga. Who I am? Uncle Sam, nigga. Call me Uncle Rico.
So,
Sam,
hold on. Just wake up. You got to be careful for marriages because they're not set up for you to win, let alone black people. Okay? So you just got to be careful in these nowadays and ages, and that's kind of what I want my channel to do, is just kind of wake us up and let it be known that there's people that know some things. So you just got to listen.
End of the day, can't nobody receive a paper or can't nobody give me a paper to let me know I'm loving somebody or they loving me. So I don't even need to get married. Look, I can still throw a motherfucker. We can still throw a motherfucking wedding. Fuck you talking about? I don't need that paper.
And
what
also,
you mean? Let's get a dress, bitch.
And you know what it goes to the gun license things and
Oh yeah.
It's certain hurdles that stops us from getting to the license, but white people are easily getting to those license. We don't need to act like this license is really a thing, but also just play by the system. I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all already know.
Actually, though, you know what the problem is? And I like how you brought that up, though, Keezy. How I feel like the black man is disadvantaged to possess a weapon. That's all you see when a black man possesses a weapon. It is terrible. And it's crazy because that white people will always talk to bear arms. Think about rednecks. Think about hillbillies. That's all you see, shotguns. Right. We are the people. We are part of the Constitution too. But we was never taught that because we always been at that disadvantage.
Back at my job, there was this anti-masker, one of these AKA Proud Boys, came into my job with no mask, had a gun on his side. So obviously he had so motherfuckers is just supposed to assume this white man got his license when he walked in. He walked in with no mask. So I'm like, hey, sir, you know you need a mask, right? He just walked past me and ain't say shit. So let alone this nigga got a gun on his hip. And I wasn't having it. It was like 4 o'clock. He talking tough, his wife talking tough. And it's just different from black people. It's just crazy, man, how they just got this system set up.
It's a lot of organizations now, though, and if y'all want to look into it. It's a lot of more organizations that's about black people taking back our right to bear arms, which is our Second Amendment. And it's a bunch of gun groups and stuff. There's a lot of education. It's that one cat. He had his little daughter breaking the gun apart and shit and having her shoot and shit. He fight for his rights, bruh. And he got the right to, man. We gotta fuck us. We need to train our kids to.
So there's a video on Facebook where this black man, he has his black kids. He has them disassembling, putting together.
And they educated. And then
they're educated. He's talking to them. He's asking them questions. They're smart. Bro, please not for the video.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, they about to ban these bitches.
Well, I might as well smoke the last one on earth. Fuck you talking about? Fuck is he talking about, nigga? He talking about don't smoke these bitches. I'm about to buy a whole 5 cartons, nigga. I'm about to be selling these bitches. So look back on that shit and let me know what's up when y'all looking for them menthols, nigga. Hey, y'all gonna be out here broke as hell, niggas out here selling weed, nigga. These pack of squares going 25 a pop. And I'm buying these, look, nigga, and I'm buying these bitches from Georgia, so they 5 a pop, nigga. Do the math.
Thanks. This is the moral of the story, because I do want to get this out there to the world to just be woke. Saying stay woke, be careful. Also read up on your rights. Make sure you're educated. We not out here just random conscious people. We reading, we learning. Do you have anything else you want to say?
You gotta look beneath the screen real quick. You know what we talking about now is just the screen. You know what I'm saying? We coming up with man-made shit. You know, like laws and politics. That's man-made. You know what I'm saying? But really, what's going on right now is a spiritual war. And so get right within yourself. Get right with God, and you gonna be blessed. And then when you find that, that's when all this knowledge is gonna get to you. So and can't nobody tell you shit.
So stay tuned to T.R.A.A.P TV and Soul Culture Productions. T.T.S.C.P.
Yes, sir.